Hi, I'm the Right Reverend Craig, and I don't have a mic, but if you'd like, I'd like to wax lyrical here for a little bit. I'm here to tell you why libraries are essential. So get out your number 2 pencil and stop being so temperamental.
Click again, click again.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is, people say libraries are liberal communist havens. I like to think of myself as a library maven. But we all know libraries, they really need saving, so we can use your help. Forward, good praising. So let me tell you about my undead warlock. I know I'm a geek, it comes as somewhat of a shock. We have to, these are the battles we're fighting, the quests we have to attain, so we really have to get on the ball and use our brains. I had a chili dog for lunch. So this is really appropriate. I know libraries make some people sick, but librarians are smart, we know all the tricks. We need to get the message out and get the message out and make it stick. And I can't think of any more rhymes. Librarians are geeks. This is what happened last time I went first. And
Yes.
Library ninja. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we know that we're the masters of our craft, and I have to think of another rhyme really fast. Let me go to the next one. The door opens, does not open, do not enter. This one I care. People are saying that librarians are obsolete, and we listen to them saying the libraries are obsolete while they bleat like sheep from up the cheap seats. But librarians don't know the meaning of the word defeat. We're going to come down hard like rain and sleet, and if you don't believe me, then ask my friend Pete.
On the right.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Libraries are essential because had this woman gone to her library, she would have found out there's better places to work. And when she came to see us, she could put her $5 away and we could give her plenty of idiotic advice for free. We had a whole session on cooking reference today. Libraries are essential. This is the fish pie prior to it becoming pie. And here we're in a quiet respite where you learn more about nature and all things that have to do with your spirit. It's also to be found in the library.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my, these folks really could have benefited from Nancy Dowd's What Not to Wear. Absolutely, Tim Gunn's Guide to Style would always help them. Oh, this is great. I'm going to go with the sheep. Okay. 746, knitting. My old knitting. Fail. Oh, yes, this is not ADA compliant. And when people come to their public library, they could have found out what the proper procedure for creating a ramp is. Candy is cruel. We're all inclusive. We take in the rainbow and raise everyone to a higher level. Even though it's difficult to find, the New Jersey DMV manual is available.
Ready? Ready? And? Okay, so I am the crazy Canadian. And I'm representing the Great White North. And yes, right now libraries are waging an epic battle. I'm the big guy, and we're the little guy in the red shorts, and we're trying to keep up, and we're trying to convince those politicians that we have an absolute place in this society today, and we're not going to be squashed like this guy would do to us. No, we're not having any of that. So, oh yeah, I knew that there would be a shoe slide here, so I wore my Louboutins. As long as I'm wearing those, I'm going to rock. And so, you got to be inventive. You got to think, is there new ways to do things? Do we always have to be the same? Why not drive a car that looks like a shoe? Why not do that? Take a risk. Whoop. Why are my slides not pointing?
Oh, you need the arrow. The arrow on the right.
Oh, on the right. Okay, well, look at that. Yes, in the north, we know that things happen. You gotta wear your mask. You gotta be protected. You gotta get your troops rallied at your library. You gotta have your friends group. You gotta have your advocates. You gotta have them out there doing readings for you. You gotta be ready for that puck flying at you. You gotta be prepared to act in an instant. Yes. You gotta be an Einstein to survive in this economy if you're a librarian. It's no easy walk in the park anymore. You gotta make a new formula. You won't. And choice. It's all about choice. You gotta give your customers what they want to stay essential. You gotta make sure you got your e-books, your regular books. You gotta make sure you got your books on tape even still. We still have people coming in, but I miss my tapes. I still have a Walkman. What am I to do? Make sure they got every color of the rainbow in your library. And oh my God, you don't want to end up like this guy afterward. You know, this is not where we want to go. You don't want to be here. But I got nothing for that. Anyhow, we're in New Jersey. Give me a fist pump. Fist pump. If this is what it takes to bring people in, have a season premiere of the Jersey Shore. We had a preview of the royal wedding at our library. You know, people came at 5 a.m. That makes libraries essential. Do what it takes. Even if it means some old-fashioned technology. Get the word out. The word can get out any way you want. It can be a press release, it can be new technology, it can be Twitter, and it can be a tin can. Whatever you do, don't go to your board meeting with a chart like this.
Well, you know, sometimes in this profession you want to say life is a bowl of cherries, or pineapples, angry pineapples. As we all know, sometimes, you know, we face different issues in libraries. And sometimes it's just tempting just to say, I don't know what the answer is. Is it going to be this easy the whole I mean, we are faced with some of the most challenging questions that you could possibly run into in our profession day to day. And while people are very quick to show their appreciation, sometimes you don't quite feel like a man. Sometimes you do. I tend to take the rose-colored glasses everything as I move forward. So libraries are essential because I'm tempted to just say pass. Well, you learn to do things that you would never do. Case in point. And sometimes you can involve the community as well. In fact, what we're looking at here, this is the Nutley Public Library Friends Group. Moving forward. As we all, fly home today, let's just all remember, by working together, we can accomplish great things.
Go.
Okay, so let me talk to you about diversity. Let's start with diversity. Libraries are essential to all people in all situations. So, us as librarians, what we have to do is we have to get outside of the box that we're in and start realizing the way that people are actually talking, in the real world. And what I call that is social literacy. We need that social literacy to be able to interact with our users. So there's a lot of parts of social literacy that are really important to us to be able to understand where our users are coming from. Everyone's watched Star Wars. You gotta have some fly kicks in order to get some respect from your users. What we're looking for here is we're looking for a positive message out of our users. We want our users to leave the library with a positive feeling. That's more important than the information we're providing. What we're providing in libraries is a positive experience. So, it's hard work to do that. It's hard work to do that. And I hope we're all up to the challenge to really lift our skills and make positive experiences for people. That's the way we're going to stay essential. Okay, part of the biggest problem in libraries is we're scaring people away. We're scaring people away with all the signs. Why would a library ever have a no smoking sign? Who's gonna smoke a cigarette in the library? Really? Whenever I see one of those, I'm like, really, guys? That's what you're using your space for, to say that to your users? Let's try to get more positive. We need a positive message to the people that walk in the door to keep libraries essential. And okay, I am the world's expert on Pokemon in libraries, okay? Pokemon is so important to many generations of the people that come in that I even wrote an article for a school library journal called The Pokemon Generation, because the people that are coming in from 4 years old till about my age grew up on Pokemon. This is something we all have to get hip to. And so we're all dealing with really difficult, I understand, we're dealing with difficult situations. Sometimes this is what it looks like behind the scenes. But you know what? I want to give you all props and give yourself a round of applause right now for really making it happen. This is what we're dealing with, and we're still making it happen, okay? So you guys should all hold your heads up and say, we are doing what we need to do to make libraries essential. So I actually got to take it. And this is what I mean about social literacy. Social literacy means that you understand where people are coming from. And even if you
Okay, so in today's world, we never know what to expect. And so one of the things that we have to be realized is that we do have a diverse user base. That we know we're going to realize how essential libraries are. And so here we have one of our regulars. topic. So we want to realize that we have to have a village. We need many hands to help us run the library. And we might have an eyeball or two popping up. Also, yes, historic, we never know. We always have our young users, right? Of Generation P, tours. We need our help just as much as their kids. Okay, now, so bookmobiles. So, how many of you here have been in bookmobiles before? How many of you have taken a book out of a bookmobile? Okay, so, and we can always decide whether we're going to let the bookmobile run us over, whether we're going to run alongside the bookmobile, or whether we're going to jump in and drive the bookmobile. Okay, so, one of our users. You know, one of the things that I talk about a lot in my classes is positive approaches to problematic people. One of our users. So this is just a normal day in New York. I work in New York a lot. You see these every day. These kinds of people every day. They turn up here in public, and usually they want us to answer their requests immediately and without hesitation, or they're going to beat us up. Now, probability that you've done something wrong. This is I think about this question every day. What is the probability that I'm going to make a total idiot out of myself? That would be this. Okay, so now we have a ritual that's been done. Are there any special librarians here? Okay, good. We can trash talk them. Librarians, you never know when you might find a client who's on fire, or nuclear explosion, I don't know what, that you might have to serve. We have a lot of animals. It's an animal theme today. So the wild animals, and again, these could be users that we've seen now and again. We never know what they're thinking. We never know what kind of reference questions they're going to come up with. And one of the things that we want to realize is that no matter how difficult it is to communicate with our users, we still have to kind of figure out how to speak their language, and sometimes that language is nonverbal.
The 2011 first ever Battledecks, NJLA Battledecks is...
Cynthia Cyn-Sational.
All right.